Hey everybody, welcome back to On a Roll. I am Zach.
I'm Nick.
I'm Rachel.
Noah.
And today we have a fun end segment planned. But as per usual, we're going to start off talking about what we've been watching recently. Noah, what have I been watching recently?
I took your word and started watching some of Black Mirror. I watched of the new season. I watched the first episode, second episode, and half of the third episode.
What do you think?
I really liked the first episode. It's like, Star Trek type deal, but it doesn't really have much to comment on Star Trek, really. It seems to be more about like our other personalities, the way we represent ourselves. Yeah, I just liked what it had to. It was an interesting message, but I feel like the ending was a bit overboard. For a certain character, it seemed like a bit too much. Like the problem with that show is that I like how dark they get, but they feel forced so much of the time, like with their twists. And then the second episode was just whatever.
But yeah, I watched Thelma and Louise
This is our
with my
fifth
roommate
cast member, the TV.
again, and that movie's really good. Very like girl power, and I liked watching it with my roommate. We were both like, let's go kill a rapist and drive off a cliff together. It's a good way to spend time. Bond.
Mm-hmm. I expect nothing less from you, Rachel.
And I just want
really
a shirtless Brad Pitt.
Do you think he's still good looking?
No.
Yeah.
But back then, yeah.
He looks like a big lump of dried spaghetti.
He
now.
does.
No.
Hey,
Thelma and
computer, look him up in World War Z.
Okay,
Half
World
of
War
these
Z is
aren't
just a
even
trash
garbage.
movie all around.
He's garbage.
Look him up in Inglourious Bastards.
He looks pretty
Ah!
good in that.
I'm working my way through The Sopranos.
Ew.
Still, you already talked about that.
I mean,
one.
there's like 7 seasons.
Yeah, talk about something
I have
else.
and then I
It's a
just watched Suspiria for the first time.
Which
know
is
what
what?
that
It's a spooky Italian horror film from the 70s.
Oh, just kidding.
It uses bright colors. A lot. It's really
Why is
cool.
it spooky? Is it like ghosts?
Well, because like everything she sees is like, it's like a really uneasy feeling throughout the whole movie, and people like are dying and kill themselves in weird ways.
I want to watch it. It's on YouTube for free, like you were saying.
You have to be
Well,
quiet
it's not
about it, so we don't have to spend
watching
$80 to
Suspiria.
buy the Blu-ray to watch it.
At Best Buy.
No, only on the internet. It doesn't even have
Oh.
Best Buy, because Best Buy has exactly 3 horror films they have.
What
They have
about
the-
you, Zach?
The Saw movies.
They have Saw,
Sorry.
they have the new Saw movie, they have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, and then they have like, they always have one of those weird things where it's like, oh, all the Amityville horror movies together.
Yeah, the series no one ever cared about.
Like, I only want the first one.
Was the new Texas Chainsaw the one that was just called Leatherface?
Yeah. Or
Was it terrible?
Brad Pitt's face. Apparently, since you guys don't like him. So.
Do you like Brad Pitt?
Brad Pitt's one of my favorite actors.
Whoa!
I like Brad Pitt more than Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, I do.
that's
Well, I
fair.
don't really like either of them that much.
Brad
I
Pitt,
mean, Brad Pitt's a good
me and my friend both love Brad Pitt, and here's why. Brad Pitt is a great actor who should only be in like supporting roles. Like he should never be the lead. He should always
Yeah.
be like in
Like
Ocean's
Inglourious
11
Bastards.
or Inglourious
Yeah.
Bastards or like Burn After Reading. Like
Where's
he's
George
gr-
Clooney.
Oh, Burn After Reading is good.
Yeah, like he should be in movies where he's not like the main character or he's part of like an ensemble.
Yeah, I loved him in Burn After Reading.
I have also been watching Black Mirror. I feel like overall this season's not as strong as some of the other ones. But the last episode of this season, Black Museum, is yeah, not what you'd kind of like think right away based on the title. But the episode itself is also just really good. It's got the kind of same structure as the White Christmas episode, where there's kind of like 3 stories happening within the one episode, and they all feed into each other pretty nicely. They go pretty. I mean, Black Mirror is always a really dark show, no matter what. But that episode is much darker than usual. But it's a really strong end to the season. I don't have much to say about the episodes 4 and 5. the 5th episode is Metalhead, and the only thing I think is really interesting about that is normally they have like a twist in the episodes that kind of lets you know why the world is this way now. And from watching it, at least the first time, they actually don't reveal why any of the things exist, which is an interesting direction to take. But it doesn't feel like it's... Black Mirror is a commentary and a satire and all kinds of things, and that one does not feel like that. It just feels like a self-contained story. Like it doesn't have the commentary aspect to it as much. But I mean, it's interesting. And then the 4th episode, which is Hang the DJ, is much more in the vein of the one that people really like, which is the San Junipero one. It's not
like that one, though?
It's not San Junipero, but it explores like the more love like theme through the episode, and I think it does it honestly way better than the San Junipero one. I like that Hang the DJ one way more than that one. But I mean, as always, it's a really well done show. The performances are always solid in it, and whether their twists land or not, there's something you can appreciate the just production quality of the show, kind of regardless of whatever episode you're watching, even if you're not super invested in like the story of the thing.
Yeah.
And that'll happen with an anthology show no matter what anyway. So.
Super Bowl
Speaking
week.
of birds, which camera should I look at?
Your camera. That one.
I was literally gonna be like,
Just look at our camera.
That one.
I have a sad story for everyone. The world's
Goes right along with
loneliest
Black
bird
Mirror.
has died, and he died next to the concrete bird that he loved.
Thank you, computer.
Thank you. So let me read what happened. A gannet named Nigel has died unexpectedly next to a fake bird that he had been trying to woo for years. Nigel spent years living alone on a remote island off the coast of New Zealand, surrounded by concrete replica gannets, put in place by wildlife officers in hopes of attracting a breeding colony there. But all the birds went there and thought they could mate with the concrete ones, which is not true. And poor Nigel
What a rude awakening.
died
when
sad
they do
and
try.
alone. Poor Nigel. Rest in peace, Nigel. I still hate birds.
Computer's gone rogue.
That's me.
Computer's saving all of those images to itself. I don't know why.
Yep.
For
There's
further
me.
use. This is actually the earliest known picture of Rachel ever taken.
Yeah.
It's in black and white. 'Cause there's no color in the
Story.
I was born down
They
here.
haven't reached that.
As
that
soon
point
as
in
you
technology
cross
yet.
over there, all the color just wipes
It's
out.
like Pleasantville. You go there, everything's in black and white.
It's as soon as you hit the toll booth. All right, get across the bridge.
All right, we
Wizard
gotta check
of
your
Oz.
car and take your color.
I have never seen a bear.
Polar bears up there.
Actually, I saw one.
Do you not know what they look like?
No, I've seen bears, but like a wild bear in the UP, I've only seen one. And it was not anywhere near my house.
Oh, only one.
And I was on a
Sure.
How
trip.
many
Was it
bears
just a
have you
native of
encountered in
NP?
your daily life, Nick?
I have night terrors of bears.
The Bears?
No.
The Chicago Bears?
No, the Chicago Bears are terrible.
Coming for you.
They're my nightmare.
Literally, a bunch of bears in helmets would be better than the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, they would just maul the other team.
But no,
Oh
think about it,
my
like,
God.
like,
How to fight a
My
bear?
tooth broke.
How to fight a bear?
well, like, look at that, like
Computer.
They can snap you
How
with
to
their
fight a
jaws.
bear.
They got giant claws. You can't outrun them. You can't climb trees.
Punch.
You can't
Wait,
How
swim
to
away.
use Brazilian jiu-jitsu against a bear. Wait for the bear to make a move. When it attacks, duck and shoot it. Take its back. It won't be able to reach you with its short
Go
arms.
for a.
Go for a rear naked choke.
What?
When the bear passes out, it will fall forward. You did it. Now snap out of your
amazing.
fantasy and realize you died somewhere around step 2.
Computer, save image.
All right.
Thank you.
And now we go to this.
Yeah, we're starting now. Who cares?
Yeah, it's fine. Nick has something he wants to show you.
This is the Sci-Fi Channel classic, Shark Attack 3 Mcloud. And in honor of the movie Meg, starring Jason Statham, that comes out
Too
soon.
much of a glare. Can you?
Let's watch this.
This is directed by Nick Morogi.
Yeah.
No, I
This
can
is
do,
Nick
I can
Morogi's
do
thesis project.
I feel like I can do a better job than this.
Maybe.
Like,
I think you'd use a shark
I'm
handle.
pretty shitty at what I do, but I think I can do a better job than
What a dick.
this.
Oh,
This played on TV?
yeah.
That's what you get for taking a woman's life jacket.
Oh no!
Oh my
Not
god.
the Megalodon. He's just misunderstood.
Yeah, he doesn't know any
The
better.
best one is coming.
I will go around again.
Quick, get the shark repellent bat spray.
This guy's got the right idea.
Fucking jet ski. Please tell me he gets eaten. We're just right.
See, he's so clever.
Oh my god, is that Quentin Tarantino?
He makes like a Nick face as he comes at it.
That was something.
I hope you enjoyed
Oscar worthy.
that. Good night, Holly.
Next up, we're going to talk about Oscar nominations.
Overall, can I say my thoughts?
You haven't even gotten into them
Overall.
yet, and you're just going to give an overall
Yeah.
basis.
Overall, I was pleased with the nominations, but The Florida Project was robbed, and The Darkest Hour should not be on the Best Picture list. Those are my thoughts.
Did you see Darkest
Thank you.
Hour?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
Not
I have
yet.
strong feelings about this movie I've never seen.
And I'm still going to see it, but it doesn't deserve to be on here.
I mean, that's what I feel like. Like The Shape of Water, water's shapeless. Doesn't deserve to be.
The Shape of Water is so
Give him a
good.
belt to
I
the
hope
back.
it
It's
wins.
over.
You should feel
over
like sick
Three
for making a joke like that.
I've
right?
seen, out of all these
should be
movies,
disgusted.
I've only seen Dunkirk. That's it. Out of every movie on here, I've seen one.
You haven't seen Get Out?
Oh, I did see Get Out. So I've
I
seen
still
two
have to see
movies.
Phantom Thread and The Post
You didn't see Shape of Water?
and
No.
Darkest Hour.
Oh, there's only you and me seen it? Shape of Water?
Yeah.
I
It's so
Water
good.
shit.
I
Please go see
actually
Shape of
genuinely
Water.
have not seen
Please
any
go
of
listen to
these
the
movies.
soundtrack.
You haven't seen it?
The soundtrack is
No,
incredible.
I've seen absolutely zero of these movies.
There's a fish
Get
man.
You haven't seen Get Out?
No, I really want to.
What? It's
Get
on
Get out of here. And that's a wrap, folks.
Yeah, my plan works. Let's go.
It's on HBO.
Or are we taking bets on what's winning?
For Best Picture,
3 Billboards.
Yeah,
But I want it to be
would
Shape
think
of
three-
Water.
I feel
Three
Three
Billboards.
Billboards or Call Me By Your Name are pretty up there. But I've heard like Phantom Thread is like the greatest thing to ever happen to anything.
But
So-
Phantom Thread's also not an Academy movie. Like, they're not going to pick it.
Is it not? It's a
It's a Paul Thomas
yeah.
Anderson, Daniel Day-Lewis movie.
Yeah, I was
They're
gonna say
absolutely
it's right
going
up
to
their alley.
Lead actor, probably be Gary Oldman again, but lead actress, Frances McDormand is going to win. For sure.
Yeah, I don't, yeah.
No, Willem Dafoe.
I would love for Sally.
Yeah, Sally
I was gonna
Hawkins.
say.
Sally Hawkins plays such a cool character too.
But Frances McDormand's going to win.
Yeah, I feel like, but that's the thing. Like, it always comes out like there's these movies that seem like the big sweeper ones, like Three Billboards, and they usually seem to they pivot away from that a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I think it's a.
Normally they don't.
Yeah, I was
pick
going to
one
say,
that's two.
is there often two people from the same movie that get nominated for supporting actor?
It
No,
happens
maybe.
more with supporting.
Sometimes it depends on the cat. It just
Yeah.
depends.
It happens a lot with TV.
Yeah,
But not
but
so much with movies.
for movies, yeah, I don't. When's the last time that even
I mean, that's
happened?
probably got
I
the
don't-
best cast of the
I
year.
think Sam Rockwell's probably gonna win though.
I would love for Richard Jenkins to win. His character was so cute.
Yeah, he was great.
I
now
love
that
his
now that I'm thinking about it, how did Shape of Water get nominated for any of these? That movie is so not, Academy.
Yeah. I mean, it's Guillermo del
Good.
Toro.
It is, but he doesn't make
But,
Academy
yeah.
movies. His last movie was about robots punching giant monsters.
I'm shocked that
Supporting
Blade Runner didn't get a
actress.
nomination for Best Picture. Because that movie is really good.
Saw it, man.
Who cares?
Yeah, well, yeah, that doesn't matter.
No one
Like,
saw
I think-
Phantom Thread. That movie came out a week ago.
Supporting actress, Laurie Metcalf, maybe. I don't know.
No, I think it's gonna be I, Tanya, Allison, and Jenny.
Oh, maybe.
Did anyone see that time?
I still haven't seen it yet. I'm
No, I heard
hoping
it's
to go.
funny.
I might go on Monday.
With your movie pass?
Or no, not Monday. Thursday. I don't have
Rachel
time to go.
keeps telling me she's
until
gonna go
Wednesday.
see movies by herself.
I
Mhm.
absolutely, I
doesn't.
can't do it.
Yeah, I don't think
I
do
can
it
watch
either.
movies at home by myself. I cannot go to the theater. I just get so sad.
I know. I don't want to go.
Like you
by
go up and you're
myself.
like, can I have one ticket, please?
That's why
Then
we
you go
all
and
should
you, like,
buy
sit
movie passes and we can go together.
Yeah, my friend just
Sponsored
bought
by.
one.
Yeah.
Yo, everyone get a movie pass. It's literally the greatest thing ever.
Yo,
Are you listening, camera?
We're literally robbing movie theaters by doing
I have
this.
gotten like half of my friends to sign up for movie pass.
So the best
now.
director for this year.
Guillermo del Toro.
I would love for
Should go
Jordan
with
Peele
Christopher
to win
Nolan.
or Greta Gerwig. Either of them. I hope that
From
one
what
of
I've
them
heard about
wins.
Get Out, Jordan Peele seems like he
Yeah, I think that
deserves-
one is
yeah.
the most because that's his first time
Yeah.
directing
Yeah.
a big feature, and it turned out incredible.
When it diverts from his normal thing anyway, like
Kind of. I mean, there's
There are
still,
moments
there's a
that
lot
are
of comment.
funny,
There's a lot
but
of stuff that
it's
feels
like-
like it's out of a.
It's like
Key and
funny,
Peele skit.
but like it's funny because it's stuff that like you're not really supposed to laugh at.
Well, that's why
Yeah,
it's
like,
disturbing. It's stuff.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I still think Christopher Nolan should win for Dunkirk, just because that movie's so.
When I first saw
I really feel
Nick, you
him in
don't-
the
Do
movie.
you
yeah, I
feel
was
like
like saying,
he's
you
not
don't,
in
you
the
don't
movie?
feel his presence in the movie, Nick. He's not in the
When I first
movie.
saw Dunkirk, I was
Again,
like, he's
as
gonna win for
ridiculous
Best
as
Director,
that
but then everything
sounds,
else
look at
came
all
out,
the
and I
best
was like,
director
never
films. They're so also illustrative of their own work, and I don't.
Dunkirk is very illustrative of his
Dunkirk might get a
monologue at
sound
the end over
Oscar, but
montage.
I don't know if it's gonna get more than that.
Oh, what's The Shape of Water like Guillermo del Toro? Everyone's wearing brown suits.
Yes.
Ooh,
Copious
it's like the
amount- copious
50s.
amounts of makeup.
How
Color-
dare you?
Oh, it's like Creature from the Black Lagoon. Remember that movie Guillermo del Toro saw when he was a kid? Ooh.
Animated feature. I haven't seen any.
I'm gonna
Why is the
strangle
boss
you to
busy
death.
there? There's no way that's. How is that a good movie?
I've heard that people don't hate it.
It's got Alec Baldwin as the lead.
Oh, I thought that said the
No way.
breadwinner.
I think
That
it'd be
Loving-
awesome for Loving Vincent.
Loving Vincent should win. I mean, if you
It's-
know
and
anything
it's such
about
an Academy animated movie.
that, yeah, and just by the merit of how it was creative, it was made entirely through oil painting.
Artists,
Every
yeah.
frame is an oil painting, so and it makes a full motion video.
Has
So,
earned its
24.
animated
so,
feature
yeah,
Oscar.
so yeah, just the rest of it doesn't even matter.
Adapted screenplay.
I think probably My Game's gonna win just because it's Aaron
It's Aaron
Sorkin.
Sorkin, yeah.
That being said, I'm very happy that a superhero movie finally has, well, one that's actually deserving of an Oscar now.
Yeah.
Got at least a nod.
Original
Because I do think Logan's like one of
screenplay.
the best movies of
I
the
think
last
it's
year.
one of the
Yeah, I
movies
definitely
last
think
year.
so.
So at least it got something.
I'd be happy with whatever wins original screenplay. They're all good.
People really like the Big Sick.
Not enough to nominate it for Best Picture.
Did you
though.
not like it?
Oh hey, Blade Runner got something.
Oh, cinematography. Yeah,
There you
good
go.
for you. Roger
To be
Deakins.
honest, that's probably the best part of the whole thing.
Yeah. The movie itself's
Yeah.
great.
The movie itself is great, but I'm saying that's like it
I'd rather
deserves
see
to
Blade
win.
Runner than The Shape of Water.
Oh, me too. I did like it better, but like
Wait, what?
I did, but like no. Okay, look, we're betting on the
No,
we're betting on the
okay.
races that are in this horse. Or
Oh!
we're betting on the races that are in this horse. The Shape of Water is nominated for this stuff. If Blade Runner was nominated for half this stuff, I'd be rooting for that.
Well, you know what? Maybe we should make our own Oscar. award.
Yes, it's just Blade Runner. We
I'm having
nominate
an Oscar
nothing
party,
else.
everyone. You better come.
Good for you.
Best documentary feature, Faces Places. That's the only one I've heard everyone talk about.
I'm surprised they never have like.
Well, I've
30
heard
for
people
30
talk about
films on
Icarus too.
The ESPN 30 for 30.
What about
was really
Icarus?
good.
Faces Places and Icarus are like the only two that I've heard people talk about.
I,
Nice
I haven't
skills.
seen any
I
of
only
them,
heard
so.
about Icarus.
That's not a knife.
This is a
That's
knife.
a knife.
Ooh, film editing.
Baby
We're not
Driver.
there.
Baby Driver.
Okay.
I actually haven't seen the other ones, but I just assume Baby Driver because every
Yeah.
beat of that movie is perfectly
perfect,
timed.
Yeah.
It feels like they did that just to
It has to be
to
Baby
win
Driver.
that one.
We're gonna win.
I think they should just do
sound
that. Fully
editing,
deserve it.
Dunkirk.
Sound mixing should put,
Production design.
that should go to probably Darkest Hour. I'd assume so, or Beauty and the
I don't know.
Beast.
Or
Just
Shape
'cause
of Water.
I was about to say, Beauty and the Beast is pretty.
They had, I mean, they had a
Ridiculous.
pretty
Let's have them have
elaborate.
a brown
set.
coat
They've
with
got-
a brown.
they've got
You haven't
really
seen the
good set
movie,
design.
Nick.
I've seen
Yeah.
enough.
Ridiculous.
Let's put Michael Shannon.
Michael
in a-
Shannon eats candy throughout the entire movie.
Let's put him in a
Original
typical
score,
50s black
Shape
suit.
of Water.
He rips his own fingers off.
Stop.
Love
Darkest
Guardians
Hour.
of
Can we
the
talk
Galaxy.
about how Andy
Too bad,
Serkis didn't get
Suicide Squad
nominated
not
for
there
Best
again.
Picture or for Best Actor
Just kidding. I'm terrible.
for
As
War for
Caesar?
Planet? Yeah,
Yeah, I hear that movie's really good.
it's really
I
good.
really
I haven't
like
seen
the,
it yet. I
I
still
really
need
like
to
the
watch
second
it.
one.
It is
I'm kind of
really
mad I
good.
didn't see it in theaters.
No one saw it, just like Blade Runner.
Yeah, I did not do
Really? No one?
Yeah, it only made like $300
What was it
million.
competing against?
Nothing.
I feel like
Nothing.
people would go.
Oh,
The same deal
300
like Blade
million.
Runner competed against nothing.
Just
you
no
know,
one
But
saw
people
it.
actually like those movies, and they're actually like more relevant now, considering that they've had the Planet of the
Yeah,
Apes movies.
I just don't know because it got great reviews. People
Yeah.
that saw it loved it. It just
The
no one
other
saw
ones,
it.
Well, and the other ones
same
were
deal. The other
successful.
ones made
Yeah.
money and they
And
got
there was
good
nothing
reviews.
around it either.
I feel like the marketing around it was not.
the marketing
much
was
as-
really good.
It was good, but there wasn't a lot of it. I feel like.
When I was in Europe, there were
I
posters
saw the
fucking
first
everywhere.
two like in theater.
I didn't see this one.
I
Kind of skipped
I
me
saw
by.
the second and the third. I didn't see the first one in theaters.
I don't
Because
even
why would
remember
you
it
see the
being
first
in
one in
theaters.
theaters? You got James Franco in it.
Apes strong.
Apes
Together.
together, strong.
Okay, what one are we on?
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
Those are the Oscars, people.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is Noah's favorite movie of all time.
Just slightly above Shape of Water, but way above Dunkirk.
I really love that movie, but it's not my favorite.
What's your favorite movie?
Shape of
Ever?
Water. Shape of Water.
Intermission.
Inferno.
All right, welcome back, everybody. as you may know, we here at On a Roll like to put on radio play-esque things, and normally we just allow our sweet voices to guide the visuals along in your minds. But today we're punching it up a little bit with our very high-tech PowerPoint. So we have, everyone's got a character. I am the narrator.
I'm Marcus, a tech savvy genius.
I'm the
two V's.
dumb blonde.
I'm Simon, and I'm also a character I will not reveal yet.
In due time.
In due time.
All right. I wish we had music, but we
Oh
don't.
wait, am I Daisy?
We'll put those in post.
Okay.
Daisy's a dumb blonde.
Daisy's the dumb blonde.
Okay.
All right.
It was not clear on the script. What?
And now we begin. There were once 3 people. Well, 2 people and a fish. There was Marcus, a young, tech-savvy genius. Daisy, a stereotypical dumb blonde chick. And Simon, a young salmon from down the river.
Blah, blah, blah.
3 people so different from one another that happened to run into each other at a bar. What a coincidence. Or was it?
Are you the guy who's blackmailing me?
Are you insane? Lower your voice, or you could get us in a lot of trouble.
God, sorry.
Daisy places Simon, the salmon, onto the table in a bucket.
WTF is that?
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, talk about rude. This is Simon the Salmon, and he is like my BFF, so you can shut the flip up.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah.
Okay, whatever you, psycho. I'm not the one blackmailing you. I was sent here by your blackmailer to give you this.
Marcus hands Daisy a sealed yellow envelope. Daisy rips it open and gasps, showing Simon the letter.
This is worse than I thought.
It really's not that bad. You're definitely overreacting. Blah, blah, blah,
Yes, it is, Simon. Oh my God, shut up.
blah, blah.
Hey, creepy shadow figure guy, you have to help me. Like, if I, don't get these photos back, I am dead. Like, super duper dead.
I will take you to the blackmailer, but only because his secret base is located inside of a volcano, and I have always wanted to visit a volcano.
The group leaves, Daisy carrying Simon's fish bucket, and they have a cool travel montage.
Blah, blah, we're here.
Whoa, oh my God, guys. Look, it's a volcano.
Yeah, you mean the volcano we've been trying to get to for the last week?
All of a sudden, a voice rumbled from inside the volcano.
Who dares disturbs volcano's slumber?
Oh, blah, blah, blah.
State your name now.
Yeah, hi, Mr. Volcano. My name is Daisy, and I'm just here to see the jerk that's blackmailing me.
Volcano is your blackmailer. Volcano bring you to my island so can devour your soul with volcano rage. Volcano hate human.
But fish are okay, right? Blah, blah, blah.
Did you know about this?
Yes, he is Volcano's child. Many moons ago, Volcano fell in love with a beautiful lady. Volcano-like lady. Volcano and lady have beautiful baby. The lady cheat on Volcano. Now Volcano hates all ladies. Volcano hate all human except it, baby.
Okay, I totally do not understand the logic behind a volcano man baby, but I really don't care. Let's get out of here, blah, blah, blah.
The two turn to run, but Marcus blocks the only path away from the volcano.
Stop right there! You aren't going anywhere. Me and my volcano father will rule this earth and eradicate all humans, except me, the half-human and half-volcano.
Okay, you are like so totally bonkers. Volcanoes and people can't make babies. Babies come from the stork, you loser.
I am the volcano's son. Do you not question my heritage? I will prove it by dipping my foot into the lava. The lava will not burn me, but fuel me.
Yes, my son, let my lava love consume you.
Marcus runs up to the lava and goes to stick his foot in the lava.
Don't trip.
Marcus trips.
Oh! Holy flapjacks! Jesus Christ! My whole existence is a lie! I'm just a stupid mortal after all. Forgive me, Father!
My son, no! Volcano, guess not all humans are bad. Volcano, stop eradicating humanity now.
Yay!
I have so many questions. If you are a volcano, how could you have blackmailed Daisy? Also, like, why would you get a group of people? I feel like bringing a single person to the island at a time.
Fly away, fishy. Be free.
So, Volcano, think you can leave now.
And that is a wrap for Honor Roll Theater this week, as well as for the show this week. So you should come back in 2 weeks for the next episode of Honor Roll. So long.